Derek, I just wanted to highlight for a little bit for folks, the integration of ductwork into floor assemblies. We're advocating this a lot in markets all over North America to get all ducts in conditioned space. You would be able to say that homeowners don't really like bulkheads and so on. You've been using open web floor joists for a long time.
Yeah, we have for quite a few years. It opens up a lot of options to run the ductwork. As you can see up here, we're able to run 8-inch and 6-inch ductwork right inside the floor joist.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. And our project here, my brothers and I, we just like that big open concept, big open ceilings. So even though we got 10-foot ceilings, they still want all of that 10. And we were able to use, and in this case we used the flexible duct. This is by Thermaflex, and I'm a big fan of this concept. We often hear contractors say, well, it's going to be restrictive on airflow. And it turns out if you install it correctly, it's not. And the installer here has done a nice job of pulling out that duct, making sure it's properly installed. And now everything's buried up in the ceiling space.
I think it's a great option. It allows you to go around plumbing and electrical, which sometimes can be an issue with solid ducting.
Even the electrician today was saying, oh, this is cool, my pot lights aren't going to be in the way. So that's kind of a cool idea. So I just want to reiterate that a flexible duct, we're used to it when we talk about insulated flex for HRVs and ERVs, but this is actually just flexible duct on its own that comes in long lengths, 25-foot lengths. As long as it's pulled tight, you don't have a static resistance problem, and it's really, really durable, rugged quality. There are different qualities of flex, and I would just encourage installers to choose higher levels of flex duct. I'm a huge fan of the Thermaflex product, one of the largest manufacturers in North America of this kind of ducting, and it worked out really well in this location.
Yeah, there's a lot of advantages to it for this.
And then you'll notice as well that we did on the main floor, we did a high wall. That is, we're moving the air across the ceiling because mainly the air handler here is for air conditioning. We're doing in-floor heating, so that's our primary heating. On the second floor, we're taking that airflow up and throwing it up, and we'll put in commercial grade grills that'll throw that air. So all of the ductwork for these 2 stories, all buried in the first to second floor ceiling assembly. We didn't need to worry about penetrating attics, and we didn't need to worry about building bulkheads on the main floor. Worked out pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, it saved a lot of time in the back framing, and like you mentioned, you don't end up with bulkheads that nobody really wants to see.
Very cool. So I'm excited to show you that as a mechanical guy looking at different ducting options. This marries up really well with that Fujitsu air handler I spoke of. And in fact, the system will be zoned. I've got it designed here such that one trunk serves main floor, second trunk serves upper floors, so that we can actually use zoning in heating and cooling mode.